Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Joey Surreal, where he goes to a police station in Punta Gorda, Florida, and gets removed. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And a quick word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. It's that time of year again. Stores are full of shoppers, and Mariah Carey comes out of her icy thaw to demand her tribute as always. And with us traveling and shopping online more, we need to keep our online security safe, and this is where today's sponsor can help, Aura. Aura is an online digital security that protects your data with 24-hour monitoring of your personal data, your credit, and make sure your data doesn't get sold off to data brokers. And with it being the holiday season, we do a lot more traveling, and we're going to be on public Wi-Fi a lot.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
And doing online shopping can leave your data open to data thieves and data brokers selling off your data, and hackers and scammers trying to get your info. But you can make your data safe. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial by clicking my link, aura.com/NCR, or scanning the QR code. You can cancel at any time. So let Aura help keep your data safe this holiday season. That's aura.com/NCR, or scan the QR code, or click the link down in the description box and start your free 14-day trial. And thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video. And don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial. Not only is it the best way to help support me and the channel, but it's the best way to keep your personal data safe. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
So push the button. It's unconstitutional as bogus facility rules here. I think this said before that you can't record in here or something like that, but they like to make up their own rules in this county and their own bogus ass laws here in this county.
Well, it's not really a bogus law there. It is actual case law. Now, the city of Punta Gorda, Florida actually does have an ordinance when it comes to filming inside of police stations, just like the ordinance in Lakewood. Now, this ordinance does state that you cannot film in there. However, there are cases that have already established that you cannot film inside of police stations. Take, for example, the Sheets versus Punta Gorda case, where this actually has a lot of relevancy. Because that case actually established that just because you go to a city building like the city hall or the police station and say that you're conducting business does not automatically give you the right to film inside of there. Once you have conducted your business, you must leave, because at that point they can charge you for trespassing. This ordinance that's in effect has actually been challenged before, and it was deemed constitutional. So it's not really a bogus law, Joey.
Again, this is a police department. Punta Gorda. Yeah, last time me and my brother Jay, we walked in here. I actually been here with a girl with the camera also. And we got booted out of this this lobby here. My brother and me and my brother also had issues here the last time I came. Shout out to a girl with the camera as well. See if I can submit a public records request real quick. Is there anybody in here? Oh. I need some help, sir. Hi. Yeah. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I need some help. Okay. She's already saying I can't record or something.
So you can hear what she's saying. She said he's not allowed to record in there. And, well, he already knows that he's not allowed to record in there. Not only have we gone over the fact that there is a city ordinance that prevents him from recording inside the police station, but he's admitted to us that the last time he was here, not only with his brother, but also another time with girl with a camera, that they were removed for recording inside the police station. So he knows this. I wonder if he understands the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over again and expecting a different outcome every time.
How you doing? Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Officer Lee, Porter Police Department. How you doing today?
Cool. No, I want to submit a public records request. That's it.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I imagine it is cool that you submit a public records request for the purpose of the recording.
Oh yeah, I'm working on a story in this police department.
Liar! Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I just come to submit the public records. That's all.
So what we're gonna have to do is either you have to stop recording or you have to go outside because it's facilities rules.
Stop recording.
Yeah. This isn't a.
Hold
so
on.
it's actually right here. If you want to read it, feel free to read it.
I already did my research on that.
Okay.
But this is a police department, right?
It is. It is.
Yeah, I have a right to record in the public lobby, right? Yeah. Yeah, the Constitution of the First Amendment. Yeah, I don't come with no ill will intent. I just come to submit the public records, and I'll be on my way. ID? I don't know. ID for what? I just curious. Can I submit my public records? But hold on. But you guys are like telling me to get out of here? This is Can I get your supervisor, sir? What are you, a sergeant? A lieutenant? So you're not aware that I have a right to record in here?
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because you don't have the right to record in there. Yes, you have a constitutional right to film the police. You have a constitutional right to redress your government and film the government in the course of their duties. However, there is an ordinance in effect that says you cannot record inside the police station. And the ordinance has been challenged and upheld as being constitutional. So you really don't have a right to record in this particular building. Now, they are still willing to take your public records request. They're willing to take it for you and submit it for you. But you're choosing to take this into the path of a possible trespassing or an arrest. Now, you can easily just cooperate, or you can push your luck and see what happens next.
Hold on. So it's not a big lobby. I just want to finish taking my video and then I'll be on my way out. You know? But I'm not done yet, sir. I'm not refusing, but I don't understand. Hold on. I go to all police departments in the country, and I never heard of that. I can't record in a in a public lobby, bro? Yeah. Contestant to what? What about the First Amendment, man? I have a right. Go ahead.
Come out here. I'll take the public records request, and I will submit it for you. I have no problem with that.
So if I don't leave this lobby, what would happen to me? You guys will arrest me? Yes. If I don't leave this lobby?
If you don't leave, yes, you will be trespassed. Yep.
Trespassed?
If you don't follow that direction, you will be arrested. Yep.
Yo, that's crazy, man. You guys are violating my rights, man. I come very respectful, man. I didn't...
Fine, we're not being mean either.
No, but you're violating my rights.
Well, go ahead and step outside.
You're violating my rights,
Go ahead
man.
and step outside with the lieutenant.
So again, I want to get this on camera. If I don't leave this lobby, you will arrest me. If I don't leave this lobby, I
Already
will...
on camera. Yes, you will be trespassed.
From this
Or
police
trespassed.
department.
Yeah. From this
For recording.
for refusing.
That's all I needed to get on camera. I don't want to go through this, take it to the next step, with you guys. And You know, I don't want to file a lawsuit on this, man. I've never been trespassed from a police department, and I've done this for the past 3 years. This is crazy.
Well, there's a first time for everything, Joey, and well, the issue at hand isn't the fact that you would be arrested for the act of recording. It would be for the act of criminal trespass, because you would be in violation of Florida State Statute 810. Now, that would indicate that you are being told to leave and you're refusing to do so. Now, the reason why they're asking you to leave is because you're in violation of a city ordinance that says you cannot film inside of the police station. If they ask you to leave and you refuse, they can trespass you. And if you refuse after that, then you are subject to arrest.
Yeah,
Why
this
is
not a public area. We lock this at night.
this is not nighttime. This is
Doesn't matter.
look at the hours that's there.
I'm going to tell you right now. Step outside with the lieutenant.
So you'll arrest me for recording. This is pretty unconstitutional. I'm leaving right now, man. That's unconstitutional, sir. That's unconstitutional. You don't care about the oath you swore an oath to? Do you care about the oath that you swore an oath to? I asked you a question. I want to request a public records request on you and on you right now.
Fantastic. And what records would you like?
Disciplinary files, the date that you started, the year that you guys started, and yearly salaries.
Okay.
And you said you're the lieutenant. What was your name again? Duvall. So,
Salaries. Start date.
disciplinary files.
Disciplinary files.
Yep.
What
And
else?
this guy too.
What else would you like?
Do you have a higher supervisor with you right now? You're the only one here.
It would be a captain, and he's not.
So how would if I want to file a complaint on you two? You can't take my complaint, right?
No, that would be. We can set that up with the watch commander.
Can I talk to him right now?
Absolutely, I can send him on.
Absolutely. So you're trespassing me from here because I'm recording. Because I'm recording. You just told me to get out under threat of arrest.
Yes, you're not allowed to videotape in the lobby.
Okay, but since when is that? Is that like a new law you guys just made up?
No,
You just made that.
facilities rule.
So the
Okay.
rule.
Can I explain something?
Okay.
It's been contested and it's been upheld.
But upheld. Okay, I would challenge that. I would challenge that. Don't
And
they?
it was challenged.
It was challenged. When was it challenged by who? You know,
A couple of years ago.
just by peacefully recording in here.
Yes.
Yeah, you know that. So what? The Constitution. You guys are just shitting on the Constitution, right?
No, listen, we're all about First Amendment.
No, you're not.
So the fact is,
That is hilarious,
the
man.
rule is you're not allowed to record in the lobby.
That's violating my First Amendment rights, sir. That is a violation of my rights.
Actually, it's not a violation of your constitutional rights, seeing as the ordinance has been challenged and deemed constitutional. So it's not a violation of your constitutional rights for them to have that policy saying that you cannot record inside the lobby of the police station. It's been challenged. If you don't like it, you can try challenging it. It's not that hard. You can find a lawyer that would actually take your case or file it pro se. I mean, that's what a lot of fraudsters do. They file motions and lawsuits pro se. If this is truly a violation of your constitutional rights and you feel this is an unconstitutional policy, then why not challenge it in the courts? Get that great case law established. Get it overturned. Take it to the Supreme Court. But you're not going to do that, are you? Because you just want to yell that it's unconstitutional and unfair instead of actually doing the work to change the policy and change law.
So you want to file a complaint on us, and then you want
And
a
another
salary
thing.
and start date and disciplinary.
On YouTube.
Okay.
And another thing, man. Why is he asking me for ID?
Nobody demanded your ID.
That's true. You know what? That's fine. You can ask. You can ask. You can ask. No, I understand. Yep, I do want to make this clear. Cops can ask for your ID, but it's up to you to defend your rights. Can't ask. It's up to me to defend my right to not give it to you. So.
Top 7 Delta 2. He's 10-6. I can get he's out with his training. I get Lieutenant.
You know that. Okay, go ahead. I was going to say
That's
something.
one you can disregard. Even ones you get the other Lieutenant.
You know that I can conduct my business with my government. It's my right to do that in a public lobby. But you guys are violating my rights.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
You guys are violating my rights, bro. Punta Gorda Police Department, guys. Nah, you see how peaceful I came, bro.
I'm peaceful too.
But you're violating my rights, man.
Well, sir,
You don't find nothing wrong with that?
we can agree
You know,
to disagree.
you don't.
I think-
No, it's not about
I don't
agree.
think
It's the law.
I don't think limiting people's ability to record in sensitive areas is a violation.
Sensitive? That's a sensitive area?
It
Yeah.
can be sensitive.
Our lobby is a sensitive area. It's a public lobby. Yeah. The onus is on you guys to protect the privacy of any information you guys have out in public. All I wanted to do was file my request. Now I switched my request. Now I switched my request to you guys. Now I'm gonna investigate you.
I mean,
No,
you do this to be inflammatory.
no, I don't.
I believe you.
No, well, you believe is wrong.
So-
See,
No, the officer is correct. You're doing this to be inflammatory because you've already told us that you've come here before with your brother and were told to leave, and you did. And then you told us that you came back a second time with girl with the camera and were told to leave, and you did. You know that there is an ordinance and it's been challenged and upheld. So what's the real purpose here? You're saying you're here to conduct a story or an investigation, but now you're changing the investigation to the two officers. What was your original investigation going to be? If it was going to be the ordinance and how it's unconstitutional, you could have gone in, got a photo of the ordinance, and then discussed it with detail and merit in your own video. Instead, you're here trying to make it seem like they're violating your constitutional rights, even though none of your rights have been violated. They're still willing to take your public records request. They're still telling you can film outside of the police station, but you just can't film inside the lobby.
this is why we have an issue here and the disconnect that we have in America with the citizens and law enforcement, man.
So, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree. I'm not.
It's the law,
I'm
man.
not doing anything
You guys
to
are violating my people's rights of recording here. I have a right to record my business with my government. I came to file a request. That's it. And I was leaving, man. You guys came outside and completely trashed my rights on video. Now the whole world's gonna see this, man. You don't care about that shit, don't you?
So the professional standards, Lieutenant, he's going to come out here and take your the complaint.
Absolutely. It's worth the try. It'll probably get thrown straight in the trash bin because you guys investigate each other and find no wrongdoings, but I'm gonna at least try, bro. Because you guys just smashed my rights, bro. I'm an
No, they didn't.
independent journalist, dude. That's all I'm doing. Very respectful here. And this has never happened to me in a police department. No, you can be respectful, but you're trashing my rights. That's more important than anything. I'd rather you be a little bit hostile with me and respect my rights than be respectful and not respect my rights. I know you don't. But there's no reason to violate my rights, man.
I didn't make the rules.
But okay, so you guys do as you're told for a living, and it's a shame. Whatever, even if you know it's bad, even if you know it's wrong, you guys will still do as you're told because you follow orders for a living, and that is sad, sickening, bro, disgusting. It is. You know that this is a violation of my rights, and you still do it because you do what you're told.
Okay, so
You gotta follow orders for a living, and it's a shame, man.
where would you like the public records request sent to?
Oh yeah, my email. Now I'm gonna investigate you guys to the T. To the T, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Before we continue with my commentary, I do want to make note that yes, I did remove part of the video due to the fact that he gave out his email and it's not available on his YouTube account. So that way he can't try to file a privacy strike because he can't say now that I'm giving out private information. But the officers are doing their job and it's not wrong. They're not violating your rights. You're trying to say that you're going to investigate them for what? They didn't do anything wrong. Yes, it's a policy. They may not like it, but they have to enforce it. There's things we all have to do at our jobs that we don't like that we have to do. There's nothing we can do about that. If you don't like the law, Joey, you don't like the ordinance, challenge it yourself. Go pro se and file a lawsuit or get a lawyer to file it for you and fight it in the courts. Arguing with the cops here at the police station isn't going to fix it.
There's no need for this. Nope, absolutely not. That's good enough. So you're telling me if I go to any public building here to record in this county or in this city right here, you guys are going to do the same thing and you guys are going to trespass me if the police gets called on me? So you can't record in no public buildings here at all here. That is insane.
That's not completely accurate.
Talking about tyranny, this is sad, bro. It is sad.
So if
You guys are a
want
shame,
to
bro.
Go to,
It's a shame, bro.
Any public record.
It's a shame. For recording,
This
man.
gentleman is Lieutenant
You
Mel.
guys can have a good day, man. You guys are
Is
dismissed.
there anything else I can
No,
do?
you guys are dismissed. You can get back to work, bro.
Fantastic. Well,
I see
he's here
him.
to
I
take
see
your
him.
complaint.
You guys
So
can
you
get
have
back
a
to
great
work,
day.
bro. You're
Hey,
dismissed.
listen, we got tons of work to do.
Get back to work. You guys are a shame. It's sickening. Get back to work. You're sick. You're sick in the head, dude. You guys, how do you sleep at night?
On top of a pile of money with many beautiful ladies.
Just asking.
Disgusting. Hi. I want to follow.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Lieutenant Meadow.
How you doing, man?
So you have a couple options. You can.
I want to file a formal complaint on those two idiots right there.
So what I did is I gave you two forms. You can either use one form for each, or
Can I put it on in one form or what?
yep, just down here.
Okay, you
So,
can't just take my complaint and just like verbally and
Yeah, I can.
just it's
Let
not
me,
gonna it's not that hard.
no,
They
no,
just
it's not.
trashed my rights and they said that this is a building that we can't record in. It's been upheld here in this county, and that's pretty much it. They violated my rights to record and they threatened me with arrest.
All right. In order to,
You know, like-
in order to receive a complaint, I'm just gonna need some basic information from you. Is that okay?
Okay, I can do the complaints anonymously.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your complaint?
Okay, so them two came out to this
So
lobby
you're talking
and
about Lieutenant Duvall,
yes, absolutely. And
Officer Lee.
they threatened me with arrest for recording in this lobby.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans yet again, because it wasn't for the mere act of simply recording. It was because you were told that you were not allowed to record, and that if you do not stop, that they would ask you to leave, and if you refused, they would charge you with trespassing. And if you continue to stay after that, then you would be subject to an arrest. It wasn't just because you were recording. It was the fact that they told you that if you were told to leave and you refused, that's what they would charge you for and arrest you for: trespassing.
They weren't rude or anything, but the most important part here is my rights got trashed, man. That's all. And they were gonna arrest me for trespassing. That's not even the way the trespass laws work, man. And I came to peacefully file a public records request and I was leaving. That's it.
And which rights are you claiming they violate?
My First Amendment right as freedom of the press. I have a right to document my business with my government, and I came to file a public records request, and they immediately told me to get out of this public lobby, and this is a police station.
Is there anything particular you would like to see done, or?
Well, of course, I want to hold them accountable for that. That's a violation of my rights.
That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
You know, so I'm gonna like Eternal Affairs. What about here? Can this get turned into Eternal Affairs? Can they investigate this?
Yeah. What happens is when a complaint is filed.
I'll give you my email and stuff.
Okay. What's your email?
.com. I have the video evidence if they need it. I wasn't rude to them at all.
Make sure I got it right. So it was good.
It's at gmail.com. You got it right? All right.
Is there a number you want me to contact?
No,
you
that's
at?
it. Just
Okay.
an email. Is there maybe like an email you can give me like for Eternal Affairs so I can keep up with this complaint?
Let me go get a card and I'll put that.
I appreciate it. What was your name again? You have a badge number?
Lieutenant Meadow. It's 404, but the card I'm going to give you has my name and my email.
A few minutes later.
Make this clear real quick, ladies and gentlemen, and I know most of you or some of you are going to be in the comment section. You need to sue them. You need to sue them. That's the only way they will learn. No, that's not the only way they will learn. I'm not doing this just for lawsuits and to fatten my pockets and to just benefit myself. I don't care about that. I'd rather get a cop and a public official fired. That's my goal right there. And of course, to expose this disgusting behavior that we have within law enforcement in America to you guys and to the world. And of course, to promote transparency and accountability within our government.
And I'm confused because if you want them to change the law, you would actually have to take it to court. You can't just get officers fired. You can't just get public officials fired and the law is going to get changed like that. If you don't like the policy in the city ordinance, there are tons of things you can do. You can start a petition. You could file a motion in the court to challenge it. You can hire a lawyer. I mean, saying that you just want to get them fired is not going to fix the situation. You want to go in there and record? Okay, well, there are your options to do so to change it so you can. You don't have to settle for money. You can make it where you're only suing for $1 in damages and to get the law changed. That's not fattening your wallet. That's you actually making a difference. But it's like DirectD says, a lot of these frauditors are not activists, they're activists. They just want to do it for the attention. They don't want to actually make case law.
And the most important, for educational purposes, so you guys can get educated on your rights here in America. You think lawsuits are free? No, it's not free, and it does cost money. And you think it's that easy to try to find a lawyer that will sue the police department here in Florida? Let me know if anybody knows a lawyer like that. And yes, I am going to try my hardest to try to hold them accountable. Of course I will, but do you honestly think with them having that bogus city ordinance that you can't record in any public building that's been upheld in court, do you honestly think if I try to sue these people in this county that it's really going to follow through? Leave that in the comments. Think about that one. Now, I also want to make this clear that I am definitely doing this for the right reasons.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
And I know some of you are probably going to think or say that I'm not doing it for the right reasons. And let me tell you, I don't want those type of subscribers on my channel. So you can go ahead and unsubscribe right now if you're one of those that think that. Because let me tell you, this is not a game. I take my activism very serious, and I put my freedom on the line on a daily basis. Now let's keep watching.
All right, so who's going to investigate this? You are?
No, we have, I oversee all the internal investigations. So we have...
So you're internal affairs?
I oversee internal affairs.
Okay.
So we have investigators within the agency who investigate all the complaints. So if it reaches to the point to where it would be an internal investigation, it would get assigned to one of them to work.
All right.
Okay.
That's fine.
So this is my card. It has my number, my email on it. Ignore the fact that it says detective. I'm not a detective anymore.
I appreciate that.
My detective days are over.
I appreciate that.
So,
but this is wrong. This is not right. It's not right.
Like I said, do what you're doing. That's what
it's
supposed to
just
do,
not.
right?
That's why I investigate my government, man.
Do what you do.
To make sure our rights are respected here, to work on stories, and this is what I do. Not to antagonize you guys. I highlight the good too. I love to highlight the good, but this is not good, man. You gotta, this is not good, bro.
You gotta fight the fight, right?
Absolutely. This is what I am. I'm a freedom fighter to the end, man.
Good luck to you, and I hope it works out.
Let's see what happens.
Right,
appreciate it, guys. You have a good day, man. All right, bro.
And we're going to end it here. The remainder of the video is just Joey walking around the parking lot doing the walk of shame, talking about how they violated his rights, and even though he has options to change the law or challenge the law in court, he refuses to do so. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, the podcast, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial with Aura. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys next time. And a very special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep this channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I can never thank you enough. You guys rock.